ElectraCast.
Okay, only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first... There, the last one. Enjoy a Coca-Cola for a pause that refreshes.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for November 28th, 2025.
Today, the Senate met briefly in a pro forma session, lasting just over 30 seconds. No legislative business was conducted, and no bills or resolutions were introduced or considered. With no committee meetings and no votes scheduled, the Senate adjourned until December 1st. Over in the House of Representatives, lawmakers introduced a series of targeted bills and resolutions addressing public health, consumer protection, national security, housing, and historical recognition. 11 public bills were brought forward. Among the most notable, H.R. 6318 aims to prohibit price gouging on goods subject to tariffs. This measure would impact consumers and retailers by limiting excessive pricing tied to trade-related costs. A significant focus of the day centered on lung cancer diagnosis and treatment. 3 bills, H.R. 6319, 6320, and 6321, seek to expand federal involvement in lung cancer research and coverage. One would create a federal lung cancer task force, while the others mandate biomarker test coverage under Medicaid and Medicare. Together, these actions could affect seniors, low-income patients, physicians, and oncology researchers nationwide. The House also turned attention to national security and whistleblower protections. H.R. 6322 establishes new incentives and safeguards for whistleblowers reporting export control violations, potentially influencing companies engaged in sensitive international trade. Additional defense-focused bills, H.R. 6325 and 6326, would increase oversight of Pentagon contracting and accelerate accreditation for secure intelligence facilities used by industry, directly affecting defense contractors and security personnel. Housing accessibility also emerged as a priority. H.R. 6327 would exempt certain infill housing projects from standard NEPA environmental review, aiming to speed construction in densely developed areas. H.R. 6328 would establish a Small Business Administration pilot program to support the construction and management of build-to-rent multifamily housing, potentially benefiting small developers and renters facing tight housing markets. 2 resolutions were introduced as well. A concurrent resolution authorizes the use of the Capitol Rotunda for the Congressional National Prayer Breakfast, impacting event organizers and Capitol operations. Another resolution formally recognizes the 1932-33 Holodomor famine in Ukraine as a genocide, reinforcing congressional commitment to human rights and historical remembrance, particularly for Ukrainian American communities. Finally, the House filed reports advancing 2 major bills: the 2026 Intelligence Authorization Act, which affects U.S. intelligence agencies and oversight authorities, and a securities law update intended to strengthen 403(b) retirement plans for nonprofit and education workers. The House adjourned after 12 minutes, concluding a day defined not by debate or votes, but by the introduction of legislation that could shape healthcare, national security, housing, and historical recognition in the months ahead. Those were the key activities of November 28th, 2025 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs.
ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Candle Power Hour. Come with us backstage behind the scenes of show business spanning over 4 decades and bringing you the experiences that can only be told by the people who were there.
Our guests are from the A-list, the F-list, and everyone in between. Get set for some of the most insane, hilarious, and inspiring stories you will ever hear.
I'm Mercury.
And I'm Diego.
Your host for the Candle Power Hour.
Ever thought about starting your own podcast?
Do you have a business or a message you want to share with the world?
Well, now it's easier than ever with ElectraCast. Hi, I'm Mark Netter.
And I'm Peter Rafelson. We're the founders of ElectraCast Media.
Whether you want to start a new podcast or already have one, join ElectraCast to grow your audience, monetize your content, and build your community.
With our simple sign-up, you get free promotion, world-class analytics, premium ads, and personal support.
Go to electracast.com and join our community today.
ElectraCast. Transform your influence.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.